Summer used to mean something different. It meant noise. It meant chaos. It meant kids up too late, cereal bowls in the sink, arguments over the remote, and days that somehow felt both endless and too short at the same time. And now summer means something else entirely. It means weeks, sometimes long weeks, where the house is quiet. And the schedule that kept you connected to your kids just disappeared for 2 months. If you're a divorced dad heading into summer, this one is for you. Nobody prepares you for what summer does to the custody schedule. During the school year, there's a rhythm. Drop-offs, pickups, homework, weekends. It's structured enough that you always know when you're going to see them next. The calendar has anchors. Summer pulls those anchors out. Extended visits with the other parent. Family trips you're not part of. Weeks that stretch into weeks. Where a text message and a 5-minute phone call is all you get. And if you're co-parenting with a high conflict or narcissistic ex, summer can become a weapon. A season where access gets complicated, communication gets weaponized, and you spend more time fighting for contact than actually having it. That is a specific kind of pain, and it is okay to call it what it is. You are not being dramatic. You are not being weak. You are a father who misses his children, and that is one of the most natural and human things a man can feel. Here is what I want you to watch out for this summer, because I've lived this, and I've talked to enough men in this community to know how it goes. The first few days feel manageable, and then somewhere around day 4 or 5, something shifts. The quiet stops feeling like rest and starts feeling like absence. And if you don't have a plan for that feeling, if you just let it sit there, it will find its own outlet. For a lot of men, that outlet is isolation, withdrawing, staying home, canceling plans, telling yourself you're fine when you're not. For others, it's numbing. The drinks that happen a little too easily when the house is empty. The late nights that don't lead anywhere good. Neither of those is a character flaw. Both of them are what unprocessed grief looks like in men. But neither of them is going to get you through summer in a way you feel good about when your kids come back through that door. So let's talk about what actually helps. Stay connected, on purpose. Schedule your calls with your kids and treat them like appointments. Not just a quick check-in. Actually show up to those calls present and engaged. Ask specific questions. What did you do today? What was the best part? Kids feel the difference between a dad who is calling to check a box and a dad who actually wants to know their world. If your ex makes contact difficult, document everything and lean on whatever legal agreements you have. You cannot control what happens on their end. You can control showing up consistently on yours. Fill the time with intention, not just distraction. This is your summer too, not in a selfish way, in a necessary way. The version of you that your kids come home to should be more grounded, more rested, and more yourself than the one they left. What have you been putting off? What did you use to love before the marriage took it from you? A sport? A hobby? A project? This is the season to go get some of that back, not to fill the void, to rebuild the man. Stay physically active, non-negotiable. Exercise is the single most accessible mental health tool available to you. When you are moving your body consistently, you are regulating your system, processing stress, and maintaining the discipline. Let people in, call a friend, make plans, show up to something even when you don't feel like it. The isolation that feels like protection is actually what makes the hard weeks harder. You are not designed to white-knuckle this alone. Summer is going to end. Your kids are going to come back through that door. And when they do, what they need most is a dad who used this time well. They need the version of you that is healing, that is growing, that chose to do the work instead of disappear into the hard weeks. You are still their dad every single day of summer. Distance does not change that. A custody schedule does not change that. Nothing changes that. I'm Marcus. This is Rebuilding Men After Divorce. Subscribe, share it, and drop a comment. I want to hear how you're navigating this. Keep rebuilding.